This is The Brief on the Great Ruler, episode 256. Okay, so this episode dives right into Muchen and Xiao's really intense quest, right? They're powering through the super dangerous Long Feng Zone, this legendary place just packed with strong monster beasts and old energies, all because they're trying to reach the famous Phoenix Dragon Pond. First up, you've got our heroes, Muchen and Xiao, and they are moving. Seriously, they're traveling at high speed, having to dodge or fight off tons of these bloodthirsty monster beasts. And these creatures, they're juiced up with ancient true dragon and true phoenix blood, and get even stronger the closer Muchen and Xiao get. It's kind of proof they're heading the right way, you know? Then, as they push on, they hit this huge chasm, and inside, a massive mountain made of old bones. Pretty creepy, huh? They figure this has to be where the pond is, but get this, they're not alone. There are like 100 other powerful cultivators, people who use spiritual energy, all after the same thing. And then, bam, hordes of these nasty winged beasts called white apes burst out of the mountain, just slaughtering folks. Total chaos. Finally, after the cultivators kind of team up to clear a path, Muchen makes it to the top. But he's got to face this really tough red-scaled demon ape, a stage 4 Zizun, guardian beast, so super high level, also powered by dragon blood. Muchen throws down using his signature moves, the Demon Pillar and Dark Demonic Thunder, and actually wins. He reaches the Phoenix Dragon Pond, this cool pool made from 2 giant ancient bones just buzzing with energy. But boom, his moment's cut short. His rival Liu Yan shows up, mocking him. Looks like the real fight's just beginning. So yeah, this episode totally sets us up for an epic showdown over that mystical pond.
This is The Brief on the Great Ruler, episode 257. Okay, so this episode, it throws us right into this intense fight between 2 really strong cultivators, Muchen and Liu Yan. You know, these are martial artists using spiritual energy, and this clash, it's all about strategy, surprise allies, and some seriously powerful moves. First off, this isn't just about brute force, right? It's like a high-stakes chess game. Turns out, Liu Yan had this secret plan, tracking Muchen with a special spiritual wave seal, kind of like a unique energy signature he planted earlier. Then, bam, he brings in his ally, Shi, who's ranked 9th on the Dragon Phoenix record. That's a big deal list of young fighters, and this guy's known for being ruthless. But get this, Muchen has his own ace up his sleeve. The mysterious Xiao just appears out of nowhere, totally shifting the vibe. Second, Xiao, wow. She just steps in and shows off some absolutely overwhelming power. Shi might have this scary rep and even partial demon god bloodline power, making him super strong, but Xiao, she takes him down, like one single clean move. Leaves him bleeding and stunned. Just incredible, and kind of mysterious skill right there. Finally, we see Muchen really level up his game. He's a Zizun stage 3 fighter, going against Liu Yan, who's stage 4, and ranked 4th on that Dragon Phoenix list. Muchen taps into this demon heart state for total energy control and just unleashes attack after attack. He actually forces Liu Yan back, burning his arms. It all builds up, Muchen lands a hit, huge explosion, and then this Maha playing Nafa, the great flame demon, shows up. Things just got even crazier. So yeah, this episode, it's a super complex, strategic fight with some shocking twists, proving that sometimes the real battle is won way before the first punch is thrown. This is The Brief on the epic battle between Liu Yan and Muchen. All right, so we're jumping into a really intense showdown from the Great Ruler anime, episode 258. You've got this underdog, Muchen, going up against a seriously powerful elder, Liu Yan. And trust me, things get wild, limits are pushed, and some incredible powers get revealed. First up, the fight kicks off with these things called divine bodies. Think of them as like unique, super powerful spiritual forms these warriors can bring out. Liu Yan, he's a big shot from the Sky Palace, whips out his great heavenly flame body. Pretty impressive stuff. But here's the kicker. Muchen, who everyone kind of wrote off, counters with his own mysterious sun god body. And get this, it actually puts the pressure on Liu Yan's famous form. People watching start thinking, whoa, maybe Muchen's body is like super rare, maybe even off the charts. Their first few hits, yeah, they basically wreck the place. Second, things escalate, like fast. Liu Yan's getting frustrated, right? So he pulls out his ultimate move, the Great Sky Flame Cauldron, which turns into this massive, beautiful, Great Flame Sun Feather. They say this thing can take down a rank 4 sovereign. That's a really, really high-level fighter. So what does Muchen do? He goes all in. He burns through a huge amount, like 200,000 drops of sovereign liquid, that's super potent energy fuel, just to power up his sun god body. This lets him manifest 2 golden suns and unleash his own devastating skill, the 9 Suns Divine Seal. You can just feel how desperate the fights become. Finally, the big collision. Muchen's 9 Suns Divine Seal slams into Liu Yan's beautiful meteor, that flame feather thing. And boom, just an unbelievable explosion. Liu Yan's cauldron thing shattered. A whole mountain nearby, gone, completely collapses. Both guys end up seriously hurt, their divine bodies basically dissolving. It's intense, and the whole duel just ends in a destructive draw. Neither could finish the other off. So yeah, this epic clash really showed what happens when legendary power runs smacked into a challenger who just won't back down, costs and all. This is the brief on the Great Ruler, Dragon Phoenix Pool. All right, so today we're jumping into a really cool moment from The Great Ruler. You know, it's this fantasy series all about these young martial artists battling it out for, like, supreme power. And this scene, it happens at the legendary Dragon Phoenix Pool, a place known for seriously boosting your spiritual strength. First up, we've got this intense fight brewing. Chen, he's a powerful fighter, right? But he's really struggling against this stronger expert, Liu Yan, who's just throwing out these massive energy attacks. And, you know, just when it looks kind of bleak for Muchen, bam, in comes Xiao. She's this mysterious, incredibly strong woman, and she just takes out Xi's, another high-ranked fighter, who tried to interfere like that, effortlessly. Liu Yan, totally stunned, just retreats out of there fast. Talk about shifting the balance, huh? Second, there's this ambitious fighter, Prince Yuming. He's ranked way up there. He tries to sneak attack Muchen while he's recovering. Smart move, right? But, Xiao's right there. And after she shows off some crazy ability, like bending space itself, well, Prince Yuming, being pretty tactical, realizes facing her is probably a bad idea. So he smartly decides, yeah, maybe not today, and backs off. Finally, with the coast clear for a bit, Muchen uses some demon ape blood to activate the Dragon Phoenix Pool. And the whole thing transforms. Goes from this bloody mess to a calm, immortal pool. Basically just pure, healing spiritual energy, which starts fixing him right up. And get this, Xiao pulls out this ancient compass, powered up with rare, true dragon scales. It immediately points them towards an even bigger stash of true Dragon Phoenix blood essence, like the ultimate power-up they're all after. So yeah, this whole sequence, it totally establishes Xiao as a massive help for Muchen, changing the game for his survival and speeding up their hunt for those legendary treasures. This is the brief on the Great Ruler. Okay, so picture this, a world where, ancient powers basically call the shots. And our hero, Muchen, he's out there trying to get a handle on these super powerful essences, right? From true dragons and phoenixes to really amp up his own strength. So first up, Muchen finds himself at this, early dragon phoenix pool, right? On a place called Bone Mountain. And boom, he goes through this huge transformation. See, these massive dragon and phoenix energies totally collided, and Muchen just soaked up the pool's essence. The result? He got this 32-pattern dragon phoenix body. Basically, his physical form got this massive mythical power-up. Way beyond what he could do before, though. Yeah, still not the final form, Okay, second thing. His buddy, Xiao, she leads him somewhere way more intense, like the Supreme Dragon Phoenix Pool. This place, super ancient, kind of desolate, and get this, there are these enormous skulls of true dragons and true phoenixes just floating and clashing over this huge chasm. And right there, they spot the jackpot, 3 Dragon Phoenix Divine Fruits. Think of them as these super concentrated artifacts, the perfect mix of dragon and phoenix power. Pretty wild, huh? And finally, just as Muchen is about to grab these incredible fruits, right? Out of nowhere, this powerful golden figure just pops up from the pool. Looks ancient, like some kind of guardian, And bam! It attacks Muchen with this really strong palm strike. Xiao, being brave, jumps in, but nope, she gets pushed back pretty fast. Tells you just how insanely powerful this guardian thing is. Totally unexpected.
So yeah, Muchen's hunt for that real Dragon Phoenix power, it just got way more serious, because now there's this huge challenge standing right in front of him.